Catla prefers zooplankton. Silver carp prefers phytoplankton. The blooming of diatoms causes golden brown color in the aquaculture system. Light or bright green color of pond is due chlorella, green algae. Dark green or blackish green color is due to BG algae, oscillatoria, formidium, microcleus. Dark brown color or sauce-like color is due to eutrophication. Yellowish color of pond water is due to growth in chrysophyta. Foggy white color of pond is denoted by the mixture of zooplankton, clay particles and detritus. Japan is the biggest producer of marine finfish fry of 200 million fry per year. Pagrus major, Paralactes olivaceus makes up 70% of total production. Europe is the second biggest producer of marine fish fry for about 100 million fry per year. Phycology is a scientific study of algae. The Greek word phycos seaweed. Cattosaurus is the largest genus of marine planktonic diatoms, approx 400 sp. Chrysophyceae golden yellow flagellate. Haptophyceae golden brown flagellate. Cyanophyceae blue-green algae. Cladocera water fleece. Daphnia is used as a food source in the freshwater larviculture. Moina was first described by W. Baird in 1850. Brachionis caliciflorus and B. rubens are the most commonly cultured rotifers in freshwater mass culture. B. pelicatilis and B. rotundiformis are the saline rotifers cultured across the world. TMRL medium stands for Tunkan Marine Research Lab. Axenic culture sterile medium. Size of microplankton 20 to 200 m. Size of nanoplankton 10 to 20 m. Size of ultraplankton 2 to 10 m. Size of picoplankton less than 2 m. The mesh size for collecting infusoria and smaller rotifers 80 m. The mesh size for collecting larger rotifers, Nauplius, epipodite stages of copods 160 m. The mesh size for collecting smaller water fleas, cyclopod copods 300 to 500 m. The mesh size for collecting Daphnia and larger carnoid copods 700 m. Order of rotifers Monogenantha. Head of the rotifers carries corona. Lorica is a curtain-like proteins found in the epidermal layer of rotifers. The small strain of rotifer 130 to 340 m. The larger strain of rotifer 100 to 201 m. Sexual reproduction of rotifers is called as mictic reproduction. Under stress condition, female rotifer may produce about 20 amictic eggs. In 1967, Hirata and Mori introduced the use of baker's yeast in the rotifer culture. Young Nauplius of Artemia is positively phototactic. The Artemia adults are negatively phototactic. In Artemia, vertical and horizontal distribution patterns are completely different during day and night time. Brine shrimp grows from larvae to adult in less than 2 weeks. Cryptobiosis, hidden life. The cysts of Artemia are metabolically inactive and can remain in total stasis for 2 years in dry oxygen-free conditions, even at temperatures below freezing. The Nauplius of Artemia is less than 0.4 mm in length when they first hatch. Cyst, 0.2 to 0.3 mm, hatches in low saline waters, i.e. 5 ppt. Protein content of spirulina 60 to 70%. Red wiggler Asonia foetida. European night crawler Asonia hortensis. African night crawler Eudrilus eugeniae. Brown algae contain iodine and aline. Red algae is a source of agar. Freshwater Infusoria paramecium. Marine water Infusoria fabria and euplotes. Rotifer commonly called as wheel animalcule. Baker's yeast is mostly used as the main diet ingredient for rotifer. Artemia also known as brine shrimp. Cladocerans commonly called as water flea. Daphnia contains 70% more protein. Diatom chaetoceros. Replacement for Artemia moena. Spirulina has protein content about 60 to 68%. The gastropod groups of mollusca can be called as Gryza. Chlamydomonas is a unicellular algae. The calcium content in kelp are more than in milk. Porphyra, also known as nori or lava. Nori contain maximum protein content of 35 to 45%. Diterpenes obtained from brown algae. Betaines obtained from green algae. Erythrotrichia commonly known as red bloom. In diatom, upper valve known as epitheca, lower valve known as hypotheca. Dunaliella algae have rich vitamin PBR photobioreactor mainly designed for maintain monoalgal culture. Spirulina protein contains phycocyanin, is marked as Lena blue. Dunaliella first suggested as commercial source for glycerol. Tree Central Food Technology Research Institute in Mysore. In freshwater, Microcystis anabina blooms are cause mass mortality. Microcystis produce neurotoxin. Original definition for plankton was given by Henson. In cladocerans, males are smaller and have shorter lifespan. Ostracods, usually called as seed shrimp. Copod are less than half of millimeter. Infusoria comes under the class Ciliates. B. plicatilis is euryhaline species. Most predominant mode reproduction for rotifer parthenogenesis. The chlorella mass culture is done by using F medium. The Artemia was first reported by Lymington in England in 1755. Artemia, also called as brine worm, sea monkey. Adult Artemia measuring about 1 to 2 cm length. Artemia have 13 larval stage. The first stage larvae is best for larval feed. Cyclopeisidae has much higher concentrations of essential omega-3 fatty acid. Moena has length about 0.5-1 mm. Daphnia have length about 0.5 to 2.5 mm. Daphnia and Moena reproduce parthenogenetically. Cladocerones young one are released in small batches known as clutches. Phased fertilization was developed for cladocerans. Tubifex, chironomid are commonly used as live food for the maintaining of ornamental fishes. Tubifex sludge worm. Chironomid blood worm. Tubifex are commonly available in sewage drain. The Tubifex worm eggs are called as cocoon. Microalgae ranging from 5th to 25th micron size. Common name for Thalassosaira sunana is 3H. Lifespan of rotifer 5 to 7 days. B. plicatilis eat chlorella, tetrasalmis. The special eggs of cladocerans known as ephipia. The best feed for Daphnia are nanoplanktonic algae. Fairy shrimp, anastracans.